You know, Father Morris came to Providence College in 1956, which was 2 years before I was born. And he held almost every job on this campus except being president. He was acting president for a while. So he's been everything from a chaplain to an English teacher to a fundraiser, study abroad, executive vice president, you name it. He was, in all the years here, I don't know any greater ambassador for Providence College than Father Morris. People just loved him. And they loved him because he was a great priest. And he was the kind of regular guy that you could tell anything to. And he never took himself too seriously. There's no better storyteller in the history of Providence College than Father Morris. And I feel blessed to have spent many an hour with him, listening to him reminisce. And nobody loved Friar basketball more than Father Morris. And he was a walking encyclopedia of basketball knowledge. And just recently, when Lenny Wilkins was back, he and Father Morris had lunch together, and that's how far back his connection to basketball goes. Every great player who's played at Providence College has known Father Morris. Till he had a bad back, he never missed a basketball game, and even now, he'd watch him on TV when he couldn't go down to the dunk. He'd always ask me how things were going on the team, but before that, he would always ask me how are things going for the college. He just loved PC with every fiber of his being.
Father Morris was one of the founding members of the Martin Luther King Scholarship, and from day one when we arrived on campus, he had always been there to welcome us and to be supportive of all students that were within the scholarship. And not only did he help us all to graduate from Providence College and be successful, but he was always still behind the scenes even after graduation and stayed in touch with many of us throughout our time. Anytime there was a problem or a concern or a question, we would show up at Father Morris's front office and his assistant would say, "Father, another one of your kids is out here waiting for you." So we really did consider him to be the additional father that we had in working on campus or even once we left campus. And as a result, whenever there were any reunions, any kind of birthdays or weddings or any other special occasion, Father was always on the invite list. I think I probably was one of the few that was not able to get him to come to my wedding because he was in Rome. Father Morris was the kind of man that was always there for you. He's always been behind the scenes and has been since I was a student here starting in 1971. He's always been the kind of individual that you could call and ask questions of. He never made any kinds of judgments about you. He just listened and then gave good advice and was always there and available to you if you had any additional questions.